you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Braylon's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here in the building with me. Yes, indeed, y'all. We are covering this trial of Megan Thee Stallion, or Megan P. Thompson at this point, and Milagro Gramz. Sorry, slip of the tongue. Before we start this coverage, I do want to say something real quick here. I just want to say this real quick. Higher is Wayne Rose available, but either way, we got to go on phone and take down the psychiatrist. So here, you see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Now, I just want to say this real quick here, because, I really don't get how people can have the black audacity, black audacity, and black imagination, say anything out their mouth and believe that nobody has the right to respond. So I just want to pull this up, okay? I just want to pull this up real quick. This channel right here, okay, just got 7,157 total views. So, in the words of Anonymous T, a real good streamer can find other content. So it's very difficult to roast somebody else when they have moved on to do actual content and you have no content. So listen. Let me bring up Anonymous, because this is what she said.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because
I am just saying, right? Feel how you want to feel, do how you do, feel how you want to feel, move how you want to move, be how you want to be, rather. But I mean, you can't really talk about who is who when there are people supporting people. So I just wanted to say that the Silver's podcast just got 7,157 total views on this video that was out 23 hours ago, and 148 comments. So let's just, stay on the assignment of what you need to focus on, because in the words of Anonymous T, once again,
because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Dwight from Real Housewives of Atlanta, a fashion show without no fashions, how dreadful. A channel without any content, how dreadful. Now, let's roll the fuck on and do what we do over here. Okay? Because there's a whole trial going on, all right? So let's get into it. From Legal Affairs and Trials with Megan Knuff, Sue Streamer says she'll bow down and apologize if she believed that Tory Lanez palled Megan Thee Stallion. And by the way, here is Megan arriving at federal court right here, everybody. Just wanted to showcase this video before we got into it. You know what I mean? I just say the truth,
The Grammy-winning rapper is taking on a popular blogger who she says defamed her.
Now, I'm not going to drag the white woman here because she said popular blogger. Milagro is now a popular blogger. Amon Wiggins is a popular blogger. Lovely T TV is a popular blogger. Let's roll on, though. Here we go.
Her online. Local 10's Leanne Modajon is live at the federal courthouse in Miami with the details. Leanne.
The defendant, Milagros Cooper, was actually the first witness called in this trial. Tory Lanez, who is a rapper and singer and does have a connection to this case, was actually held in contempt of court for storming out of a deposition. Megan Thee Stallion, the rapper, has been here at the federal courthouse every day of this trial.
Rapper Megan Thee Stallion, whose real name is Megan Pete, enters the federal courthouse
Come on,
in
Megan.
downtown Miami
Listen.
Wednesday. It's the
That's
third
Miss
day
Thompson
jurors are
walking.
hearing details
Amen.
of the defamation lawsuit she filed against blogger Milagro Cooper, known as Milagro Gramz to her social media followers.
Wait, hang on, 43,000 followers. Hang on. Yes, I'm about to be petty. I don't give a fuck. Yep, it's time for some math time, ladies and gentlemen. 43,000 followers compared to, listen, don't get mad at me, okay? Compared to 32.7 million followers. Ooh, Lord. You see right there. 32.7 million followers compared to 43 million. Or 43,000, right? 43,000 followers. So 43,000 followers compared to 32.7 million followers. One more time. 43,000 followers compared to 32.7 million followers. Listen, the math doesn't lie. Let's roll on. I can't do it. I can't do it.
And online radio listeners. The lawsuit claims Cooper colluded with singer and rapper Tory Lanez to, quote, denigrate, belittle, insult, and spread false statements about Megan. Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, was convicted in 2022 of shooting at Megan. He is currently serving a 10-year prison sentence. Among the allegations against Cooper, directing followers to her likes on the platform X, where they would find what's known as a deep fake porn clip, a video digitally modified to look as though Megan was engaged in a sex act. Jurors have also seen various examples of videos and posts Cooper has made where she alleges Megan was lying in her testimony at Tory Lanez's trial.
All right, so among those that have taken the stand today, Daniel Kinney, he works for Jay-Z's entertainment company, Rock Nation. He talked about some of the business opportunities that fell through for Megan Thee Stallion, including one where she was supposed to appear as a skin or basically a player on the video game Call of Duty. He testified that
that would have been cool.
She learned that her character could possibly be shot by players in the video game, and obviously as a victim herself.
Oh no, yeah, oh man. And that would have been a fierce skin too. Would have been absolutely fierce. In the words of Caitlyn Jenner, absolutely fierce. There's a brother that does impressions on radio stations. He has a Caitlyn Jenner impression that is just fabulous. Roll it on.
Gun violence that was apparently very triggering for her. One of the allegations in that lawsuit are that she was not able to be fully mentally present for a lot of opportunities or even participate in many of them, partly because of the ongoing alleged harassment by Cooper. We also heard from an expert in trauma, psychologist Lenore Walker. In fact, as part of her body of work, she coined the phrase battered woman syndrome. On the stand, she talked about some of the ways that she believed that Megan suffered from PTSD and how it could have been triggered by some of the posts that Cooper was making. Megan Thee Stallion is expected to take the stand at some point during this trial. For now, reporting live in downtown Miami, Leanne Morejon, Local 10 News.
Thank you, Leanne, so much, and thank you to Local 10 News as well. Great job there. All right, let's get to it, everybody. Let's get to it indeed. Here we go for Megan Knuff. A shout out to her. Legalaffairsandtrials.com is her website. Megan Knuff right there. All right, here we go. Sue Streamer says she'll bow down and apologize if she believed Tory Lanez pal to Megan Thee Stallion. Defendant Milagro Cooper finished testifying late Tuesday afternoon at the federal courthouse in Miami. Right here from Miami, an online commentator. I mean, it's being respectful, but it's also shading her too, which I am loving so much. Okay, rolling on. An online commentator accused of defaming rapper Megan Thee Stallion testified all day Tuesday about evidence in the criminal case against Tory Lanez. And by the way, Amar Wiggins is live. Well, he's not just live, but he's in Miami. And let me just pull this up for y'all just to show y'all here. Let me see. And then here is day 3 right here. This is day 3 happening here. Let's do this here. Oh, hold on. So here it is here. Megan versus Milagro leaked DNA diss tracks at the Guinness Book of World Records 4 right here for haters. So day 3 is happening now, but we're going to get you caught with everything that you need to know up to this point here. Here we go. Oh, that's what I was going to show y'all, Amar Wiggins. Because this headline, it literally took me out. I'm just like, no, that did not happen. No. So here it is here. So Milagro almost breaks out in tears. So just wanted to show you that, okay? So a lot going on for sure. Milagro Cooper answered questions from Megan's lawyer, John O'Sullivan, for about 4 hours as O'Sullivan pressed her about her coverage of Lane's criminal trial and convictions for powering Megan 5 years ago. Milagro testified that she had a 3-way call with Lane's and his father, but never heard about the powering until she spoke with only Lane's father in February of 2021. She said Peterson was hesitant to say anything that would compromise his son, so he literally stopped before anything got to the weapon. To apparently try to show Lane's had to have told Milagro about the powering. O'Sullivan played a recording of Milagro emotionally saying that if Lane's lied to her, she wanted to fight him because he told her they'd be vindicated. You didn't have any personal knowledge of what happened that night, right? O'Sullivan, as referring to the powering, Milagro said she wasn't there, so she could have personal knowledge. So whatever you might bring to the table, it's just stuff you found out somewhere else, right? O'Sullivan asked, right? Milagro answered, okay. And the things you were bringing to the table were ways of thinking about what happened that night that might let Tory not be guilty, right? O'Sullivan asked, no. Milagro testified that she is always open to the understanding that anybody could be lying to me. So you're open-minded of the fact that anybody can lie to you, but yet you a lie yourself? Oh, my Lord Jesus. Hey, Ortiz family, welcome in. Glad to have you here. We're just talking about Megan Thee Stallion and Milagro Cooper, the trial that's going on. Like I said, right from this space right here and right now, Pete Esquire is live right now talking about this. And also, too, Amar Wiggins is live. Rock Nation rep shades Nicki Minaj. Rightfully should shade Nicki Minaj. And then, of course, Megan pays $240,000 in therapy because of Milagro. So we will get that more and more very, very soon. By the way, shout out to Pam Esquire, too. Has always been doing her good work in these virtual streets. So shout out to her for sure. And of course, there's many other people live. So shout out to everybody covering actual content. Okay, shout out to y'all. Y'all are doing the damn thing. Okay. So on that phone call with, hey, listen, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. So on that phone call with him and his father, they said that they appreciate my content, and they said to me, Just watch everything you'll see, but he didn't give me details. He just said you'll see. Milagro testified. O'Sullivan ended his exam um, or cross-examination, or that should be into his examination rather, by asking Milagro what she would do if you found out today conclusively that the powing happened, how the jury found it, Troy did it. Would you feel bad about anything that you said? O'Sullivan asked. I would feel terrible, Milagro answered, but you're positive he's not guilty. Um, so you feel okay defending that even in the most aggressive ways. I'm not positive, but I have not believed everything, and it's not about if she got hurt, Milagro answered. I know she was hurt, and I hate that she was hurt. I truly do, Milagro continued. But you have to understand from my point of view, she said, and her mother went to jail my whole upbringing. Okay, let me sit with this. So you hate that she's truly hurt, but yet you put out a deep AI fake pornography video, and you were bullying her, tormenting her, this, that, and the third for years, where she lost out on deals and stuff, but yet you would feel hurt if you found out that it actually happened the way it happened. And what does your mother having to go to jail have to do with this case? Like, sorry that your mom went to jail. You know, I'm sure that she was trying to make $1.15. Moms and dads do what they have to do for their kids, but at some point in time, like, you have to stand on your own. You have to stand 10 toes down for who you are. You have to own your responsibilities and what you've done for yourself. But child, that's neither here nor there, but a very important point nonetheless. I come from a negative area where so many people go to jail. Not everyone is guilty. She continued, her emotions rising. So when a black man was being accused of something and the details were shaky, she wanted to be certain of the facts. If a situation presented itself that made it clear 100%, all I could do is bow down, apologize. Milagro testified. Child, damn shame. Damn shame. I don't think Megan would want you to bow down, apologize to her. I think she would just want you to just be a real good streamer and find other content, in the words of Anonymous T. Here's Megan Thee Stallion leaving the federal courthouse in Miami today after the second day of trial in her defamation lawsuit against online commentator Milagro Gramz.
Megan, is this the lover girl look?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
She's definitely making it do what it do. And shout out to Megan Knuff for knowing, the hot girl, universe. Shout out to her. Yes, indeed. And yes, I'm in the universe as well. I'm a fan of Megan. She came out of Houston. And a fun fact for you all, one of my very good friends, Jayera Brown, also known as Jayera B on social media. She has a platform called Pillow Talk, and she worked with QC Records. She actually brought Megan Thee Stallion to Little Rock, Arkansas before she became Megan Thee Stallion. So anytime I see Megan, I always think of my friend Jayera. So shout out to you, Jayera. Always doing good in the neighborhood. Love you, Valiant. Appreciate you so much. I got to get you on the show sometime, for sure. O'Sullivan began his direct examination on Monday and took about 7 hours over 2 days. Milagro's lawyer, Jeremy McLemont, cross-examined her on Tuesday afternoon for about 45 minutes. McLemont asked Milagro about specific incidents in which she believes Megan lied, including saying she wasn't drunk when Kelsey said they were intoxicated, denying she slept with Lanes, which Milagro said it happened multiple times, and that caused a lot of caused a lot of uproar in the community, right? McLemont asked. Yes, because she literally said, "Oh, I don't know why he would say something like that." Milagro also testified about Megan telling police she stepped on glass when they asked if she had been powed. And when you say that Miss P did not tell certain truths, you have evidence that she did not tell certain truths. I feel like I do. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. because there is a particular. This is it. Here we go. So you say you feel like you have evidence that she was lying. Okay. Okay. I just wanted to showcase that. Like, wait, what? You feel like you have evidence? Either you have it or you don't. Like, what the? Is this your correct mansion? You know, I feel like it's my mansion. What the fuck? Where they do this at? Why? Why? A jury of 5 men and 4 women is to decide whether Milagro is liable for 3 claims: defamation for saying Megan perjured herself in Lane's trial, intentional infliction of emotional distress for coordinating with Lane's and his father to harass her, and promotion of a digitally altered sexual depiction. O'Sullivan's Quinn Emanuel Uquart and Sullivan LLP trial team is trying to get jurors to understand years of social media banter relationships between people who are strangers to them. At least one already struggling U.S. District Judge Celia M. told attorneys Tuesday morning that a juror asked for clarification about names and relationships mentioned in testimony. The juror wrote the questions down at the judge's direction. I'm unsure about who Tory Lanez is. Daystar is Tony. Zoestar is the dad. Kelsey is former friend of Miss Megan. You know, I appreciate the humanity in this trial that not everybody knows everybody. You know what I mean? Like, some people actually live a life. I appreciate this. I really, really do. I appreciate this very, 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 very much. All right, let's roll on. Oh, my Lord. Let's see here. Judge Untonga reminded the attorneys about the questions later in the day, while also recommending they give jurors transcripts of the audio recordings being played. I'm understanding maybe 80% of what I hear, Judge Untonga said, and you have the jury's question about trying to understand relationships in me. I'll just remind you of that. The judge didn't answer the jurors' questions, but McClement began his cross by having Milagro identifying Tory Lanez's real name as Daystar Peterson, his father as Sunstar Peterson, and Kelsey Harris as Megan's former friend who was with her the night she was bound. More from Milagro's direct examination. Some of O'Sullivan's examination was aimed at showing George Milagro's connections to Lanez and his father. Milagro said Sunstar Peterson became a father figure to her, and they discussed topics other than his son's case, such as his interest in cooking and podcasting. Jurors saw a timeline that included Milagro texting Lanez in September 2020 that an exclusive would change her life. Milagro began a station contract in May of 2021. Her visiting Lanez and his father in Miami in February 2022, and Milagro posting Lanez's Cat music video that features him chopping up an apparent horse leg, which had HGS Hot Girl Summer, which was basically, hinting at the situation that happened, except it wasn't a leg, it was a foot. So, yeah. And like I said, that should not have happened. And this is the thing, right? Whether you like Megan or not, if Tory Lanez got pounded in the foot, nobody would like that either. Like, it should not be happening to anybody. Can we at least agree on that? Okay. They also saw a list of $3,000 in electronic transfers from Lanez's father to Milagro between October 28th, 2020 and March 3rd, 2022. The 6 payments between $200 and $1,000. O'Sullivan questioned Milagro about her tweet February 2022 that falsely said Lanez's DNA wasn't found on the POW when the fighter was actually inconclusive, meaning he couldn't be included or excluded as a contributor to the DNA he found on the POW he used to shoot Megan. She and streamer DJ PDF Ademics posted about the DNA before it was discussed in court, but Milagro testified that she saw PDF Ademics post and shared her own version because it corroborated things that multiple people had told me. O'Sullivan displayed Milagro's handwritten notes from Lanez December 2022 trial in Los Angeles, in which she wrote Tory inconclusive. Tory cannot be excluded or included. And then he played a recording of Milagro's live stream that began. Tory Lanez voluntarily submitted to a DNA test, and this DNA was not found on the weapon. This is a fact. Sue me if there's not a form that black and white states this. I'll wait. If I'm lying, then challenge me, bitch, and then sue me. You know, it's really a bitch when your words come back to haunt you. You know, you say sue me, and now you're in court getting sued by Megan Thee Stallion. Ain't that funny how life works? Then that's the thing. No, I'm not retracted a damn thing. I'm not doing nothing. So no face, no case. I spoke to my sources, and they live on the moon. So that was basically the equivalent of when Toss Away K, I'm wiping my ass with the cease and desist. When you said I'm not retracted a damn thing. I'm not doing nothing. Right? So. Oh my Lord, the recording was about 4 minutes long. Milagro testified that she doesn't have an exact name of the person who told her about the DNA report. Multiple people came to me. I have a personal relationship with all the different people. Can you give me the name of a single source you relied on? No. And of course, she doesn't want to give a name of a source because that source could be included in the trial. So, but child, people will talk. Okay, now this Milagro live with her lawyer, Natasha Ben. I mean, here we go. Are you trying to look like a Hershey Kiss? What the fuck is wrong with you? What is this shit? I cannot. You look like the penguin yesterday. Now you try to look like a fat Hershey Kiss. By the way, there's nothing wrong with happy weight. Okay, we're about thickness over here, but sincerely, like, what is this? Like, it's Miami. Like, it's. Let's go back, child. I don't get this person's existence. I don't understand why she has a voice. I don't know why people give a fuck about her. And before y'all say, well, Braylon, if you don't care, why you talking about her? It is a trending pop culture story that everybody's talking about. So get off my back. But sincere, like, what is it? It's Miami. Like, this is appropriate. What it? Are you trying to be the female version of Fred with that ass cock from Scooby-Doo? Child, So there is that. There, O'Sullivan played a 3 to 4 minute recording of Milagro talking about the Trauma Olympics. I told y'all a long time ago what people value and what they see make. Milagro said. She said, hoes, and I'm going to say it just like that. You hoes value Megan because it makes you feel like the way that you live your life is okay. All y'all walking around La La Land, not being accountable for the bullshit that y'all do, the lies that y'all tell, the shit that y'all stir up. Pot me kettle, Milagro said, and then you look at her winning an award and you say, oh, I can do it too, Rob, great, and nobody has to address the problem. She also said Megan wouldn't be in a situation if she had somebody to tell her to put the ball down. Child, you're trying to get onto Megan about putting the ball down when you probably need to put some things down in your own fucking life. Stop the shit. Stop it. Milagro also said on the recording that y'all mad Tory, y'all want him to be the scapegoat for y'all bad decisions. She compared it to hoes you get pregnant and claimed they were great. Yeah, sure, Jan. Milagro said. So I want y'all to know this is coming from the same woman who said, yeah, I'm going to say on the big screen here, as long as he is a good father, fuck the baby mama, fuck the child. That's what Milagro Gramz said. Okay. All right, moving on. I'm just like, I'm not here for the bullshit. No, I'm not. O'Sullivan said the recording was just before this lawsuit was filed. Why were you speaking with such vitriol against Megan in 2024? Milagro said her grandparents introduced her to Richard Pryor, Bernie Mac, and others. So when it's time for me to do the show, I feel like that's when you have to step onto that Terrence. Bernie Mac and Richard Pryor are legends. You are an amateur. Stop the bullshit. You said what the fuck you said. Bernie Mac and Richard Pryor, although two different generations, they spoke on issues that were relevant to their people. Like, Richard Pryor was known for being flagrantly disrespectful, but it was within a context of him talking about life, not just being hateful to be hateful. Bernie Mac had a whole segment about motherfucker, right? I swear to God, these motherfucking kids, man. See, one of them gonna get their ass knocked out. Because, see, I tried to tell Susie, leave me alone. Listen, I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to fucking sleep. There's a difference between Richard Pryor, Bernie Mac, and then your existence. Stop the bullshit. Okay? Now, listen. I understand when you're giving a show, you gotta give a show. But there's a way to execute that show, too. Okay? Good damn. It is amazing who can have a career out here, sincerely. Megan said she speaks about others the same way because she has the same passion and conviction. O'Sullivan also questioned Milagro about social media posts and recordings in which she was questioned about whether Megan is mentally incapacitated and needed a guardian. Really? You're trying to do a guardianship storyline? My Lord Jesus. And you know what's amazing? And I'll say this too. It's crazy how people say, oh, I can't stand Megan, but yet they talk about her on YouTube. Just like people can't stand Melody Cherie, but yet they'll talk about her on YouTube. So the reason why you're on YouTube only is because Melody Cherie gives you a check. Because without her, you can't talk about nothing else. So you're only known because of her. You're not known because of you. Same thing for Megan Thee Stallion. People only know those bloggers, those vloggers, those commentators because of Megan Thee Stallion, not because they can stand on their own for something. I'm just keeping it a buck. Okay? All right. Milagro said the post was based on a friend of Megan's telling her that she wasn't sleeping with her manager, Travis Ferris, because Ferris is like a guardian of her. O'Sullivan mentioned a guardian angel and asked Milagro based on her comments about Megan being mentally incapacitated on a single word rather. I felt that was odd verbiage of someone of her age. Typically for someone of her age, you don't use the word guardian. But guardian is a word. Like, what? Child. Really? We're getting caught up on words? Okay. And this is coming from the person who was upset that TMZ didn't give her a filter. But said that her and the mob were anointed enough that TMZ mentioned God on their page and Milagro just took all the credit. What the fuck is wrong with you? And you married and you have children? Child, God bless the man that decided to lay down with you. And God bless the kids. They'll be bigger than you and your husband. Because what the fuck? I cannot. I can't. Moving on. Going to be like, typically for someone her age, you don't use the word guardian. Child. Really? Do we need to go back through some of your live streams and how you speak? Really? Megan has whole hits out here with full sentences. Know your role, stay in your lane, and drive your fucking speed limit that you're supposed to. Don't make no damn sense. And before anybody says, well, Braylon, you going hard on Milagro, she's a black woman, No, I went just as hard on P. Diddy. You do, look, in the words of Ron Mark, if you do good, I'll talk about you. If you do bad, I'll talk about you. But either way, I'm going to talk about you. Stop that shit. The reason why some lies live, because y'all allow lies to live. The reason why lies live is because y'all allow lies to live. Some of y'all would rather allow lies to live than to confront lies and let them die. Please check my resume before ever telling me what I should and should not talk about, say, or move. Like, okay, all right. My Lord, let's roll on. O'Sullivan also questioned Milagro about Kelsey's interview with prosecutors before Lane's trial after he played a 15-minute excerpt in which she detailed Lane's assaulting her and empowering Megan. Milagro testified at length about why she doesn't believe Kelsey was truthful, including that Lane's told her in the SUV before the powering that he slept with Megan when Kelsey was interested in Lane's. A woman just found out that her best friend slept with her guy behind her back. To me, that's motive. Milagro testified. She also referenced police station photos that showed Megan with a knot on her head and Kelsey with scratches, while Lane didn't have any defensive wounds or anything wrong. So I heard what she said, but it did not align with multiple accounts Milagro said of Kelsey's pretrial interview. You're here today to tell us that she was wrong when she said that's what happened. O'Sullivan asked, I'm here to tell you that there were multiple people who saw different things, Milagro answered. More for cross-examination. McLemmon asked about the some 20,000 messages that Leah Sullivan questioned her about in her direct examination. Do those thousands of messages have anything to do with Daystar, Sunstar, Pearson? McLemmon asked. No, it would be virtually impossible because we never communicate to that extent, Milagro answered. Jurors will be instructed that Milagro deleted thousands of texts and removed the WhatsApp messaging service from her phone in violation of a legal notice, and that jurors should assume and infer that the defendant intended to deprive plaintiff of the evidence in the deleted messages, that at least some of the deleted messages related to the claims in this case were about plaintiff, and that these deleted messages were unfavorable to defendant. McLemmon referenced Peterson's payments to Milagro by confirming them, then asking, you didn't get offered $1 million? And $1 million, no, I did not, Milagro answered. McLemmon said the money was not to pay you for your mouth threat. That is correct. It was not, Milagro answered. Milagro said the money was for her birthday and for her two daughters' birthdays on one occasion, maybe two or three. Peterson also paid for her promotional services for his podcast, and I believe he had read a book on separate occasions. She testified. McLemmon asked Milagro about other online personalities who support Lane, such as DJ PD Epidemics, Joe Budden, and Aiden Ross, or, you know, a racist Ross, basically. Joe Budden, Joe Budden's Joe Budden. I mean, he definitely is a major player of the broadcast game, but child, that Ring camera video, and ever since Rory and Maul left, it's been hell on earth at the Joe Budden podcast, but that's neither here nor there. But back to this, to make the point that all of them have much larger phones than her, but aren't being sued. McLemmon displayed messages to Milagro's hotline, asked her to read one out loud from Nicole from Philly. By the way, Aiden Ross did was served a warrant to testify. So he does have something to do with this. DJ PD Epidemics will get his ass caught up. He should have got caught up by being a PDF file to that 15-year-old, that greasy Twitch call. And Joe Budden, child, Joe Budden will get himself caught up too in due time. But anyway, yes, right here, where at this point is every source legitimate? Limit asked no. Do you evaluate leads and tips that come in from different sources? Limit asked. Yes, Milagro answered. Milagro says she speaks about topics other than Megan, including politics, relationships, other celebrities, and my own personal life. You have a personal life? Oh my Lord, I had no idea. Wow, what a shocking concept. Wow. McLemmon also emphasized that Milagro never formally accused Megan of perjury. Does this tweet here say that Megan lied on the stand? McLemmon asked. No, Milagro answered. McLemmon asked if the tweet was about a bigger, more general topic of Megan and other witnesses potentially lying or not having proper credibility. Yes, that's what I was talking about, Milagro answered. McLemmon confirmed that she watched the entire trial and took 2 notebooks worth of notes and said she has a right to your own opinion as to what you saw throughout the course of the trial. Milagro says she agreed. McLemmon also emphasized that Megan had bullet fragments in her feet, not whole bullets. he referenced a shade room post that said the bullets in Megan's feet match Lane's pow. A bullet would be the complete bullet, she said. McLendon also brought up Lane's apologetic text to May as his apologetic call to Kelsey, and emphasized he never specifically mentions a powing when he apologizes. After Milagro left the stand, Megan's lawyers read some of Kelsey's testimony from Lane's trial, in which she answered yes to confirm Lane threatened to pow her, but she couldn't remember what she said. The testimony included Kelsey dodging questions about her pre-trial interview with prosecutors and saying she made false statements in the interview. Kelsey also confirmed that she texted Meg's security help Tory pow to Meg 911, and she said she did so because I was in a panic. Now the accusation is that you powed Meg is false. Is that correct? Yes, Kelsey answered. Megan is suspected to testify today, Wednesday. Psychologist Lenore Walker will likely testify after her. She was at the courthouse on Tuesday watching Milagro's testimony. So, shout out to Megan Knuff, making it do what it do for sure. Great reporter, person, everything in between. So here's this here, in case you guys did not know. And by the way, look at this here. Look at this. Shout out to Cardi B posting first public photos of newborn baby. We always love seeing black excellence over here. Yes, we do. From TMZ Hip Hop, Megan Thee Stallion spent $240,000 for emotional therapy after blogger spread deep fake on. This is an exclusive here. TMZ, you shady. You shady as fuck. Wait a minute. Y'all gave Megan a beat face. Milagro an unbeat face. Y'all are shady as fuck. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's roll on. Megan Thee Stallion's former manager took to the stand in her defamation trial against blogger Milagro Gramz on Wednesday, telling the juror that the rap star's recovery was a pricey one, costing her 6 figures worth of therapy sessions. Let's see here. Travis Ferris, a.k.a. T. Ferris, testified that Megan spent $240,000 attending a 4-week therapy session to deal with the emotional distress she says she felt after Gramz made a string of posts, one of which included a deep fake porn video believed to be real by many online. Ferris detailed in court about how Megan came to him in tears and even apologized for him having to witness the video, sparking her decision to undergo therapy. So here are some tweets here. Megan wants to know what she has to do to stop being posted on certain outlets, and then she says she's going to Cardi B, y'all hoes. My suggestion would be to just get over it or go away. Cardi won her case because Tasha K handed it to her. Other than that, you're going to get posted. Oh well. Karma is a bitch, huh? Clankety clank, clankety clank, clankety clank. Jobs here as well. Over 100,000 people have signed a petition requesting Tory Lanez be released from prison, cite extraordinary evidence, and he's going to stay in jail for the next 10 years. Praise be unto God for that. Go to my likes. This post has been deleted. Ferris recalled that he rushed to Megan's side at the hospital after he received a text about the July 2020 powering, for which Tory Lanez was eventually found guilty, leading to their current path in life. Megan's attorneys officially went on record that she's been diagnosed with PTSD, and they informed the court that the doctor who diagnosed her, Dr. Lenore Walker, is scheduled to testify as a witness later today. Now, I did hear from some waste of a life who was never born to be anything of purpose, and somebody allowed her to be a mother to say that mentally ill means actually intelligent. Child, you listen to too much Kanye West music. Because here's the thing, right? Real genius is owning up to your shit. Real genius is standing 10 toes down to showcase who you are. And a real genius will mind their own fucking business. Unless you don't have any business to attend to. Moving on. So with that being said, here Milagro, stop talking about the case. We moved on. Every time they lie, I'm gonna make you cry. Then I tell y'all that the POW was never presented in court. That it didn't make no damn sense. They gave the serial number, breezed past it. Like, first of all, who is it? Orchard Point, please. T. Harris also firmly denied that Milagros claims that he and Megan have been, been linked in a romantic relationship. He said the two had close knit work bond, which he likened to a big brother little sister dynamic that developed after he took over managerial duties shortly before Megan's mother fell ill and died in 2019. Megan also claims Milagro was fed negative information from Tory Lane's camp, and Megan's legal team has floated the possibility that Milagro and Tory's dad, Sunstar Peterson, were in a romantic relationship, pointing to alleged text messages in which Sunstar gave Milagro direct instructions of how to get into the security gate of his denounce home. The pair ended the exchange with love you texts. Wow. Okay. Trying to fuck Kelsey too, but Megan was dead ass wrong. Someone trolled Kelsey and spoke ill of her deceased father. That's disgusting. So she took it upon herself to find out about what school they went to and called them. This is the same one that she did Megan's homework. Child, she shouldn't report her damn self. The courtroom theatrics have been ongoing. Tory and his attorney, Crystal Morgan, were found in contempt of court earlier this week and hit with thousands of dollars in fines. This is crazy here. Megan claims that Milagro was fed negative information from Tory Lane's camp, and Megan's legal team has for the possibility that Milagro and Tory's dad, Sunstar Peterson, was in a romantic relationship. I mean, is Milagro even a choice to be dateable? And not to mention, who want to date Sunstar Peterson, a person that has raised a son to be a menace to society? I'm sorry, like I'd rather stay by myself than be with Milagro Gramz. Like, I don't think no woman wants to be with Sunstar Peterson. I mean, have you seen his son? That's neither here nor there, child. But let's roll on. We do have more coming up here. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Just pulls up. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So this comes to us from blackenterprise.com. Right here. Come on now. All right, here we go. Megan Thee Stallion missed out on Google brand deal back due to Milagro Gramz. I'll give it a moment, y'all. Technology is taking. There we go. Due to Milagro Gramz harassment, the new memorandum lists several big companies that Megan had to forego partnerships amid the harassment. Megan Thee Stallion is sharing more into how the emotional toll of Milagro Gramz report harassment messed up her own bag, and a new memorandum sent for her lawsuit against Gramz, whose real name is Milagro Cooper. Megan's attorney listed Google as one of the companies whose route cannot move forward due to the harassment she faced online. The Docket Diva, a gospel blog, shared screenshots of the legal document. Shout out to the Docket Diva there. Much love to her. Megan initially filed a defamation lawsuit against Gramz in October 2024. Her legal team recently sent over emails confirming that brand partnership with the tech giant was initially in the works. However, Megan, real name Megan Pete, had to miss out on the opportunity as the incessant online bullying took a toll on her mental health. Now she's seeking damages using these emails to calculate an accurate amount of potential gains and loss. Her lawyers say the target campaign against her, allegedly fueled by Milagro Gramz, made Megan take a major backseat from the public eye. The slew of misinformation spewed by Gramz through her public platforms heightened the hatred against Megan, especially in the midst and aftermath of Tory Lane's trial for powering her in the foot. Central to Miss Pete's case are the emotional damages suffered as a result of Ms. Cooper's defamatory statements and the coordinated social media campaign with Daystar Lanes and Sunstar Pearson, the promotion of the June 8th, 2024 deepfake one video. While a jury found Lanes guilty of the assault, he subsequently went to prison. He reportedly paid out to the celebrity blogger to continue her tirade against Megan to discredit her story and integrity. Megan's team also asserted that Grant's false reporting ruined Megan's market appeal to major companies while putting future deals with Google, Activision, the U.S. soccer delegation on hold as well. And hopefully, Google, Activision, and the U.S. soccer delegation will move forward with a bigger deal, okay? Because what the devil can try to take away, God will maximize times 10. Amen. Amen. These were career amplifying opportunities. Let's see here. That were available to Miss Pete, but she could not capitalize on as she was unable to be fully present in her career due to the ongoing campaign of harassment that persisted for years. The Grammy winner also claimed that the online turmoil left her unable to perform for shows, a major part of her career advancement and money generation. Megan has since taken back her own narrative and brand, and now wants Gramz to pay. Give me a moment, y'all. There we go. And now wants Gramz to pay up for her role in jeopardizing her career and mental state. The trial officially begins November 17th in Florida, with both Gramz and Megan expected to testify. So here is this from CBS News right here. Just want to bring this up. All right, here we go from CBS Miami, everybody.
Today, Megan Thee Stallion could be taking the witness stand right here in a Miami courtroom to testify in a federal defamation trial against a blogger. Well, the suit alleges Milagro Gramz used her platform to harass, discredit, and intimidate Megan during and after the trial of Tory Lanez. Well, he's the rapper convicted of shooting Megan in 2020. Megan is accusing Milagro of promoting an altered sexual depiction of her. Now, her lawyers are leaning on a new Florida law that makes it illegal for people to knowingly promote AI-altered sexual content. So according to Megan's complaint, she linked this deepfake video of Megan on X, then posted "Go to my likes." So her team says that encouraged her audience to watch and circulate that altered clip.
So there's that from CBS Miami. Now I wanted to show you guys. This here from Tossaway K right here. This was just to report the fact that the gifts that right here, Gramz testified that she received about $3,000 from Tory Lanez's father, Sunstar Pearson, between 2020 and 2022. Gramz asserted the money was for birthdays and promotional services for Pearson's podcast. So there is that there. So yes, indeed. And I will end this, even though I call it Tossaway K, she definitely is a legend on YouTube. So two things can be true. She lost to Cardi B, and she's still stomping the yard. But child, apparently she's getting sued by Matt Barnes, apparently. So there is that as well. So here is Megan leaving the federal court in downtown Miami. There's something about a black woman, child.
Early January of 2024, Riley was diagnosed with
Megan Thee Stallion is facing off in court right here in South Florida. The Grammy winner taking on a blogger whom she says spread lies and defamed her online. Local 10's Leanne Motorhone is live now outside the courthouse with the details for us. Leanne.
And the trial has adjourned for the day. We have new video for you just into the Local 10 newsroom. This happening just minutes ago. Rapper Megan Thee Stallion leaving the federal courthouse here in downtown Miami.
Looked like it was a long day tonight for nighttime.
Stand tomorrow as the plaintiff in this case and testify against the defendant. There were people gathered to see her walked out. They were really gassing her up, telling her that they were happy and excited to hear her testimony tomorrow. She smiled and thanked them before getting into a waiting SUV. Now that defendant, Milagro Cooper, known online as Milagro Gramz, and through her online streaming show Mob Radio, she too left the courthouse earlier, seemingly in good spirits, walking out with her attorneys. She was the first witness
I mean,
Witness called
you know, she is wearing the
her
right
attorneys.
color, black, for her
She was
funeral
the first
socially, you know, so
witness called in this trial, accused of defaming Megan Thee Stallion.
Rapper Megan Thee Stallion, whose real name is Megan Pete, enters the federal courthouse in downtown Miami Wednesday. It's the third day jurors are hearing details of the defamation lawsuit she filed against blogger Milagro Cooper, known as Milagro Gramz to her social media followers and online radio listeners. The lawsuit claims Cooper colluded with singer and rapper Tory Lanez to, quote, denigrate, belittle, insult, and spread false statements about Megan. Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, was convicted in 2022 of shooting at Megan. He is currently serving a 10-year prison sentence. Among the allegations against Cooper, directing followers to her likes on the platform X, where they would find what's known as a deepfake porn clip, a video digitally modified to look as though Megan was engaged in a sex act. Jurors have also seen various examples of videos and posts Cooper has made where she alleges Megan was lying in her testimony at Tory Lanez's trial.
And among those who took the stand today were Daniel Kinney of Jay-Z's entertainment company Rock Nation, as well as a psychologist and expert in trauma, and the doctor who coined the phrase battered woman syndrome, her name, Lenore Walker. Again, the trial is expected to resume tomorrow morning with Megan Thee Stallion taking the stand. We're live in downtown Miami. I'm Leanne Moricone, Local 10 News.
So there you go. So Megan will be taking the stand tomorrow. Of course, normally I don't go live on Thursdays, but I think I will go live on Thursday to give you guys updates on everything that has happened, because this is the active story for sure. And like I said, I would be the same way if a male blogger did this to a male celebrity. Like, right is right, wrong is wrong. Like, that's how I move. You know what I mean? So I just, no. So it is what it is. Child, it's just hilarious to me. Like that, woo, you know, that thing, that woo that she did, that Milagro Cooper did, the woo at the end. I'm like, child, you're not in the ring, okay? And if you were in the ring, you would have been knocked the fuck out by now, physically and everything in between. But that's neither here nor there, child. Oh my Lord, man! Sometimes delusional people really do make the world go around. And I don't mean make the world go around in a good way. I mean make the world go around in so you actually move like this, huh? By the way, shout out to the 5 people that were just here. Thank you so much for coming through. Appreciate you. Yes, indeed. By the way, Pam Esquire is still live right now, so shout out to her. Yes, indeed, there. And of course, right now, the big news is Mia Thorin, Megan It Do What It Do as well, with what happened to her today. And then, of course, Wendy A's bank accounts got seized. So I will be on tomorrow to talk about that. Like I said, I was already going to report on this story here that you guys have been discussing and everything else. Of course, we're going to follow it all the way up to the verdict. Hopefully, my girl, Just Jonda, will be coming through here soon. I don't know if she's covering it, but you know, she's a lawyer, actual lawyer, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, indeed, just want to come on, give you guys this good show here, and I already read the Daily Motivator. So if you missed it during our Epic Late stream where we speculated about Epic Universe, go back to that stream to get the Daily Motivator. Here, I just wanted to come on here, give you guys the recap of day 2. Day 3, I tried to do the best I can. Let me see here. I can get y'all at least a day 3 update. I think that was the biggest thing out of this, was, you know, the fact that she had to pay, that Megan Thee Stallion had to pay, like, you know, $240,000. And of course, you know, as soon as Pam Esquire is done, I will definitely get the summary of it and then bring it to you guys as well. So yes, indeed. So a lot going on here, and my Lord Jesus, that I saw. Apparently, there's a SA law filed, and the LAPD is handling that lawsuit nonetheless. So just it's always something going on in the culture. Good Lord Jesus! Just when I try to rest, it's like, hey, go on tour, please. It's like, okay, fine, for y'all. So anyway, I'm gonna turn off my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. So yes, indeed, yes, indeed, yes, indeed. Glad to have all you here in the building with me. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff happening. Yes, indeed. So yep. 5 people in the building. Thank you. Yes, so much. Yes, indeed. So we shall see how this is going to end. I believe that Megan Thee Stallion will win. And I'm sure that the terms will be, not Megan, but Milagro will have to pay Megan Thee Stallion for her lost wages. Hopefully those deals will be bigger deals because of this. And also to those companies, like, reach out to Megan, reach out to that person. Like, I know you don't want to be messy and stuff like that, but it's important to hear all sides, not just the side you want to hear. But hopefully, like I said, with the U.S. Soccer Federation and Activision and Google, that those will be bigger deals for Megan. But I'm sure as well, Milagro will not be able to say anything about Megan Thee Stallion. So if there's any good news about it, I can talk about, other people can talk about, but she can. If there's any bad news with Megan, Milagro won't be able to say anything. Just like Nosy Ho has to pay, $50,000 every time she mentions, Nicki Minaj's name, in some shape, form, or fashion. But that's neither here nor there. But a very important point, nonetheless. You know what I mean? So shout out to some people here. Thank you all so much. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, I'll probably stay here until maybe 1:10. Just in case anybody has any questions or anything. Like I said, y'all, this is going to be quite an interesting end to this trial. You know what I mean? Like, and this is the thing. Isn't it interesting that Cardi B, right, black woman, sued a black woman blogger? Nosy Ho, same thing, black woman, black female celebrity. Milagro Gramz, black females, blogger, made sound black female celebrity. So it's like black women on black women. And so it's like Tasaway K, guilty, Nosy Ho, guilty. So yeah, this was gonna be a guilty one. And I'm calling it for what it is. And it's also proven guilty still. I know in the court of law, but child, that much evidence. I think the thing that got to me was when the question was asked, do you believe you have enough evidence to believe that he wasn't guilty? I feel that I do. You feel that you have the evidence. Either you have the evidence or you don't, child. Oh, my Lord. Damn shame. Damn shame. Hey, 12 people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. We are live on tour talking about Megan Thee Stallion, Milagro Gramz. The trial coverage is happening. Just caught you up with everything that you need to know from Megan Knuff, of course. Pam Esquire is still live right now. I think Amon Wiggins may or may not be live still right now. But yes, indeed, there. So yeah, we're just chilling. Like I said, I'll probably stay here until 1 hour and 10 minutes. Just wanted to come on and give you guys this coverage. And like I said, I'll probably come on tomorrow because I definitely want to talk about Mia Thorin and Wendy. Because my Lord Jesus, what is going on in the world of Bravo? Like, BravoCon just ended. And then, of course, we'll cover, Megan Thee Stallion and Milagro Gramz tomorrow as well, because Megan is taking the stand tomorrow. So we'll cover that live as well. So a lot going on here. It's always actual content because, in the words of Anonymous T, let me bring her up because she said this now. Okay, I just want to say this for the people in the back. You know what I mean?
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
One more time, Anonymous T.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Well, I thought you said. I love playing that clip so damn much because guess what? I'm a streamer that can actually find other content. Shocking concept how that works. Child. Anyway, welcome everybody. 6 people in the building. Glad to have all you here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And glad to have all you here once again. Yes, indeed, we are live on tour. Yes, we are. So, good stuff happening. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh my Lord. So yes, indeed. Man. So yes, indeed, we are just chillaxing. 9 people in the building. Thank you so much. 10 people now. Thank you. You know, these vertical streams have really been doing something. Our last vertical stream, literally last night, reached 9,100 views on YouTube. So thank you so much. I appreciate each and every single one of you because once again,
because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Shout out to Anonymous T. Y'all like how you subscribe to that beautiful sister there, Anonymous T. Yes, indeed, there. So, yep. Oh my God. So yes, indeed. So, man. Whew. Good Jesus. So yeah. Oh, I think let me see, is it Monster Live? No, he's not live anymore. Okay, he streamed about 2 hours ago. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So, but yes, indeed. So, almost there to 1 hour and 10 minutes. Thank you all, 13 people in the building. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Yes, indeed. You know what? In case you guys haven't heard our anthem, I believe you guys should hear. It's a great track. You can listen to it on this YouTube channel anytime you want to hear it. This rolling.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Braylon got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then. Where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark but voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand, and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth. We're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done away with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul, where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. And just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Clock that T, okay? I love that damn anthem so damn much. You can listen to it anytime on our channel here. So yes, indeed. Y'all, that's it for me. That's all I got for you. Like I said, I'll be on tomorrow. Talk about the Potomac news, child of Mia Thorne and Wendy Orfezzo. We'll talk about it tomorrow. I am good for tonight. Sometimes as a content creator, and this is just a pro tip for everybody, content creator or just an everyday person, rest is essential for the soul. You cannot run for everything that you don't take care of yourself as something important. Amen. So I will be back tomorrow. Okay. Normally I don't go live on Thursdays. I usually rest on Thursdays, but we'll go live tomorrow and talk about all that and then some. All right. But with that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you weren't born special, because you are always one of us. And trust, you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Wise one thing, call yourself. Nothing be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. And hopefully by spending time together, Ross will be great together. And always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life on child. You just not trying to be Milagro Gramz out here in these streets, and you're just being a man, the Stallion, and tackling, handling, and going to the higher that's waiting for you. Make sure the replay is not just for you watch it, not just for you listen to it, but if you want to experience it again. I love you. I value. I embrace you all. Always remember, on see love, God give it, on see love, God give it, on see love, God give it. Wherever obstacles you've overcome, wherever success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you. But no one else is proud. You be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, just one more time, for the one more time, can we please, for future reference, okay? This is just for future reference, okay? Just for this right here. Hang on, where is it? Right here. In the future, wait, where is it? Come on. Oh, hang on, y'all. Technology's technology. Right here. Unless you are pulling in numbers like these, okay? And you are creating other content, don't talk about anybody else when you ain't creating content, please and thank you, because that is tiring, disgusting, and tragic behavior, okay? The Silver Silver's podcast, she's been talking about the Braxtons, other content that's going on out here in these YouTube streets, so just wanted to say that, all right? So unless you are creating actual, factual, smacktual content, shut your fucking damn mouth, stay in your lane, and drive your fucking speed limit, okay? All right, just wanted to make sure that was clear. Okay, just want to make sure that was clear. That was very clear. Because one more time, Anonymous, I'm going to let you say it a couple of times, child.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
One more time, Anonymous, too.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
That's why I thought you said. All right, one love, much love, all love. I feel love is in the right back to you. Good night, everybody. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, Because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken-ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make.
Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.